Hey, so this is like a vlog update. I don't know what this is gonna be called, but I've been very hard at work on Athena these past 3 months that 2022 has started. Um, yeah, now I'm at the office. It's kind of a mess. Been working very hard on a bunch of things, and last week it's like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, what days? I have a couple more days on my fast. I think it's like 32 days now I've been fasting, so I'm like a little bit brain dead. Please excuse me. A couple weeks ago I was in San Francisco. I was there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I got back last week, but I got extremely sick, and that coupled with my fasting created a very negative chain effect that just like completely fucked my health. And yeah, it wasn't really good. I was incapacitated, but now I'm trying to recoup lost time by launching Athena before April 1st. And well, that's going good. There's just some very stupid problems in the way that aren't really that big. Problems that probably shouldn't be concerned about right now. But anyway, they're still there. And yeah, what time is it? It's almost 4 in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm just doing this because I can't type anymore. I'm done with that. I can't. My brain just hurts way too much. And so some next steps in my life probably gonna be launch Athena, ship some new features, deploy the Athena Foundation model as an API, which is an AI model that can understand vision, audio, text, many different types of data, just like we humans. And that's a big step into the future. And so basically ship new features for Athena, the Chrome extension, and release Athena the API, Athena the AI model as an API. And then there's also the domain, which I don't think I could talk about too much now. But it's the domain is going to change everything. Humanity will be completely redefined, and pretty soon we're not just going to have to interface with our information. We can quite literally become the information itself. So the domain is that's a very big step in the future, and I'm gonna need your help for that one, because I'm running out of space myself. I can't do much more. Another big thing is I'm gonna have to start bringing more people onto the team to help with go to market and like coding and like things like that. It's been quite lonely, just me, It's 3 years now. I don't know if I could take much longer without having a dedicated team. And I've always been very infatuated with having serving a lot of people with not a lot of team members. I really look forward to the day where I have a small team helping millions, if not billions, of people. I remember WhatsApp, it was WhatsApp. The founders of WhatsApp and Telegram, they had like millions. They had like 100 million users and like 50 team members. I was like, what? That's ridiculous. And Craigslist also has a pretty small team, and they're outputting $1 billion in revenue, I think. Whatever. The revenue is not the point. The point is, we need to serve billions of people with a small, dedicated team that is willing to accept the burdens necessary in order to advance humanity. Yeah. Yeah, team. Building a team is always a hard part. It's actually the most important part. There is no part more important than a team and an organization. That is, I think that's the definition of a company, of an organization. The people that you surround your company, or you instill into your company, will define that company's success in every metric, in every way possible. So now I will begin the search for humanity's best, most devoted, and greatest. Now, I have a couple of ideas on how to extend our reach, because I mean, like a small dedicated team, sure, full time, but it would be nice to have millions, if not billions, of people helping build Athena, helping build the domain and other of our projects. I have a couple of ideas on how I can make this happen, but yeah, I'll get into those in a bit. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, there's some other stuff going on too, other than APAC AI, and that's the reclamation. So we started a new chapter, and the new chapter is kind of like I'd say like an open source project relating to any of the three holy banners, which are AI, nanotechnology, and bioengineering. And so the chapter that we've opened up is called NanoCAD. And so NanoCAD is a open source CAD for building nanosystems. And the vision for that is enable anybody to quickly design a nanomachine and have it manufactured quickly. And that sounds ridiculous, but that is the point. That speeding up the nanotechnology, advancing nanotechnology, is going to save humanity of so much time, resources, and energy. It's not fathomable for mortals on how impactful and helpful nanotechnology will be towards humanity. It is one of the three like big things that I want to work on in my life. First one, AI. Second, nanotech, and the third one is bioengineering. And I want to enable people. I want to enable people like you to just click. I mean, not even click. Just say, I want this. I want a chair. I want a desk. I want an Xbox. I want a PlayStation. I want a Mac. I want a super chip. How can we manufacture that by just saying it? Like, how can we build something from the ground up almost instantaneously? This is a problem I'm already tackling with Athena, but not with bits and atoms. I mean, not with atoms, but with bits. And so, like, yeah. So our next steps for NanoCAD would be to essentially rebuild the back end in Rust or Go, and then the front end with React Native and make it all nice and stuff like that. Make it easy to deal with. Then we're gonna add in a bunch of functions and workflows that nanotech researchers have to do, and then add in a bunch of data logging, like how, like what are the properties of a system, how do they work, why does it work, what would it work like, digital twins, simulations. Yeah, there's quite a big roadmap for NanoCAD. And then there's another chapter that the Holy Reclamation is going to begin soon, which is called BioFlow. It is an open source platform to enable bioengineers to bioengineer organisms quicker. That's the easiest way I can put it. It's a platform where you where you basically can give in any form of biometric biological data and conduct operations upon it. So far future vision for that could be like, imagine one day you're trying to like engineer a rat or like a chicken or something, and you want to give it, like, you want to make it very big. You say, hey, I want what is the plasmid sequence for for a very big chicken, half the size of a human, and then it'll go out and it'll make a plasmid sequence that you could input. And yeah, that's BioFlow. I took inspiration from, I forgot, I don't know, but I took inspiration from some people, and I feel like the biological engineering world and just bio world, I mean just the world in general, could benefit from open source software that does that reliably and efficiently. And yeah, speaking about bioengineering, I'm gonna conduct some operations or some tests on some purple tomatoes soon. Basically, like, try to increase the nutritional value of the food we eat every day, and then that's also APAC Foods. APAC Foods is waiting to gain some cash flow in, so I can start building APAC Foods, and really just start like mass producing food on a level never before seen in urban centers to really help humanity. Like, the cost of food and the access to food is such a big limitation in humanity's growth. And if we can shorten that shortcoming, well, we can grow much faster, and world hunger would just dissipate like water vapor. It would simply fade away into obscurity. So that's another project to tackle. Once I have more money. I'm kind of broke now. I'm really broke. Not much money yet for that, but hopefully we can make it happen, you know? I think I might even start like fundraising, or not fundraising, crowdsourcing, like kind of like a mixture of everything. Primarily Miami, for Miami-based citizens, as that's where like our first like manufacturing hub would be. So if you're in Miami and you wanna eat super cheap and become superhuman, let's talk. My body's been acting weird since I decided to just work all night. I began, like, my stomach like compulses or something. I don't know. It's like I'm being punched in the stomach every couple of minutes. It's a very weird sensation. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah. Life is hard. If there's anything I've learned in my past 19 years of my bleak existence, it's that life is very painful, and you should endure that pain. Yeah. Yep. Fast ends on April 6th. April 6th is the day. I will have gone 40 days without eating, just like Jesus. just like Jesus. And this is after a 20-day fast that I did right before the beginning of Lent. So right now, I've already gone 40 days without eating. In fact, I've gone 50 days. On April 6th, it'll be 60 days. So my biology is pretty fucked right now. I'm not doing very good. Water, I don't even really contemplate about drinking water anymore. And like that's something that happened. Also, another thing, I'm getting these like weird thoughts. If I don't like focus on coding or something, I'll be getting these very weird thoughts that are just like weird. I don't know. It's like fight or flight response is kicking in, and sometimes I won't even know what I'm doing. Like now, like I started recording. I don't know what really made me like turn on the camera and start recording. I'm not really thinking all the time. Probably to conserve energy, my body is just like in like automated mode. I don't really feel conscious. Sometimes. The time in between seconds is 1,000,000,000 years. I figured that out the other day. One day, I hope I will be blessed with enough creation that humanity will not have to linger and eat and drink water and do all of these other things that are not in any way important on a universal scale. Yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing.